Episode 60, Funny Side of Aging.
Getting older, the process we all go through whether we like it or not. And let me tell you, there's a comical side to it all. For starters, have you noticed how our bodies change as we age? I mean, I used to be able to eat a whole pizza by myself and not gain an ounce. Now, if I even look at a slice of pizza, my pants start to feel tighter. It's like my metabolism retired without giving me any notice. And what about our memory? I used to be able to remember everything, even the most insignificant details. Now, I forget where I put my keys, my phone, and sometimes even my own name. And let's not forget about our eyesight. I used to have perfect vision, but now I have to hold my phone 2 feet away from my face just to read a text message. But it's not all bad. There are some perks to getting older, like being able to say whatever you want and not caring what anyone thinks. When I was younger, I used to worry about what people would think of me if I said something silly or made a joke that fell flat. Now, I just say it anyway, and if people don't like it, well, that's their problem. And let's not forget about the wisdom that comes with age. I've learned that it's not about how many friends you have, but the quality of those friendships. I've also learned that it's okay to say no to things and take time for yourself. And most importantly, I've learned to appreciate the little things in life, like a good cup of coffee, a beautiful sunset, and a comfortable pair of shoes. So, yes, getting older can be a bit comical at times. But as they say, age is just a number, and I plan on embracing every moment of it with a smile on my face and a bad joke in my pocket. Getting older. The one experience we're all guaranteed to have, whether we like it or not. But let's face it, getting older can be pretty comical. For one, there's the issue of memory loss. It starts with something small, like forgetting where you put your keys, but before you know it, you're wandering around the grocery store trying to remember what you came in for. And let's not even get started on the struggle to remember people's names. My advice? Just start calling everyone buddy or sweetie. Trust me, it works. Then there's the whole physical aspect of getting older. Suddenly, you start to ache in places you didn't even know existed. You bend down to tie your shoe and it's like you're doing a yoga pose. And don't even get me started on the joys of getting up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. It's like a whole obstacle course just to get out of bed. But there are some benefits to getting older too. For one, you start to care less about what other people think. You can wear whatever you want, say whatever you want, and just generally do whatever you want without worrying about impressing anyone. Plus, you can blame your forgetfulness and physical ailments on your age, which is a pretty great excuse if you ask me. But perhaps the best thing about getting older is the wisdom you gain. You start to realize what's truly important in life and learn to appreciate the little things. Like a good cup of coffee, a beautiful sunset, or a warm hug from a loved one. And really, isn't that what life is all about? So yes, getting older may have its challenges, but it's also pretty darn funny. And at the end of the day, if you can laugh about it, you're doing something right. Getting older can be a real trip, but not the kind of trip you want to go on. It's more like one of those trips where you forget your luggage, miss your flight, and end up sleeping on a bench in the airport. One thing I've noticed as I get older is that my memory just isn't what it used to be. I can barely remember what I had for breakfast, let alone where I left my car keys. And don't even get me started on the struggle to keep up with technology. It seems like every year there's a new iPhone with a million different features that I have no idea how to use. Another thing that's comical about getting older is that your body starts to betray you in ways you never thought possible. Suddenly, things that used to be simple, like getting up from a chair or climbing a flight of stairs, become Herculean tasks. And don't even think about eating spicy food after a certain age. Your stomach will remind you of that mistake for days. But there are some benefits to getting older too. For one thing, you start to care less about what other people think of you. You can wear whatever you want, say whatever you want, and not give a damn. Plus, you've accumulated a lifetime's worth of experiences and knowledge, which makes you a valuable source of advice for the younger generation. In conclusion, getting older might have its challenges, but it also has its humorous moments. Just remember, age is just a number, and as long as you can still laugh at yourself, you're never truly old.
And that wraps up another laughter-filled episode of Not So Funny A. If you enjoyed the jokes generated by our AI algorithms, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our comedy-loving community.